the system I'm in has like pretty cool planets, but they're all like dangerous as fuck. Like they're either hot or like radioactive or like some other kind of bullshit.
Right.
And I have pretty good environmental protection mods, but like I hate using zinc like that. You have to use so much zinc to keep your environment protection going.
God bless. Dude,
Radiation protection,
I hit this one
stabilizing.
corner. I hit this one corner. Watch my screen here in just a second. Yeah, it should be like right. Bro, that's nasty right there.
No. I'm getting really frustrated because in order to add the warp mod to my freighter, like all I need is iridium, I think, and I for the life of me cannot find it anywhere.
Oh, dude, I've had that problem where you can't find iridium just to save your life.
But it's iridium that I need.
Oh, iridium, yeah, that's harder to find.
Yeah, that fucking red shit.
Actually, that might be in Red Star's system.
Oh, I actually have enough. How fucking weird. When the fuck did I get that? I just need frost crystal now. I've got 500 out of 1,000. Obviously, that's on cold planets. That's what they used to. That's what Korzygen used to be, right? Korzygen, whatever you call it.
Yep, yep.
Korzygen, whatever you feel
Yeah,
like.
it's something like that. Whoa. Interesting.
Fucking radiation storm, dude. I'm getting lit up.
Dude, how badass would it be if when they drop player models, they drop ground combat at the same time?
Dude. Like when you say ground combat, you mean like Sentinel? Like you mean like following you onto the planet, like dogfighting in the atmosphere?
Right, and then getting out, and maybe that person getting out of their ship and stuff, still shooting at you.
Oh yeah. So crazy. Alright, so I just left a hot as fuck planet. Came to this radioactive shit. Now, now I need to find a cold one. Where can I find a cold one? Out there. Oh, I can just go to the space station because if I remember rightly, in my home system, I think there's a coal plant where I can get some frost crystal. I think I'm gonna mix me another gin and tonic.
Say that again?
I said I think I'm gonna mix me another gin and tonic.
Oh, there you go.
While I wait for this terminus load screen. Sean Murray, I hope you hear that.
The word load screen irritate me.
Yeah. Remove load screen. Give us something else. Get creative.
Whoa, what the fuck is that?
The way you hit that.
I've never seen Detrium look like this.
Detritum.
Or whatever it is. Are you?
No. Can't say I have.
Interesting is what that is.
Oh yeah, I forgot I put my base at this badass locale. Shit's clean as fuck. I need,
I haven't
to
been to
build
my
this
base
anyway.
in a very long time.
Dude, I'm still sad about my original base, like no lie. I'm still like mad booty hurt about that. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
But this little spot I got right here is pretty dope, man. Shit.
Whoa, shit, a freighter out of nowhere.
It's all like jungly and shit. Alright, so what's this mind art thing I'm supposed to do again? I've encountered a traveler named Null. They seem unusually unaware of my journey and have offered a key way to save Artemis. They claim it is possible to restore Artemis' mind and store it in a device called the Mind Arc. Learn how to make the Mind Arc components. The Mind Arc can be used to rescue Artemis. Advanced components require base scientist. Oh hell yeah, I got that. I'ma hire that motherfucker, dog. Yo, I'm being aggressively hunted. Antelope, deer, donkey, cow, dog.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Shit is wild, yo. Okay.
Yeah.
so first I need to, I guess, build a corridor on here in a room so I can put a scientist somewhere. Cool. Right now we're gonna build a terminal for scientists.
Dude, this planet, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't really like a whole lot of frozen planets. This is pretty cool. Yes! About to get a new glyph.
Dude, I got like no glyphs.
Yes. Okay. Man, I can't find any cool guns to save my life.
Bro, something attacked me. What the fuck? Are you trying to get booty claps on? Brah! Uh-oh. These sentinels trying to get jiggy.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
There it is. Like, I don't even remember how I got that Magno gold. Like, shit just pops up out of nowhere. I swear. I don't ever remember having that.
Why can't I build along this wall? Alright, fine. Put it there. Whatever.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
God, I'm the galaxy's worst pilot. Okay. Bro, it was horrible. I don't, like, I'm not even gonna talk about it. It was bad.
Yeah. Go over to and see what up, man. He says perhaps you got the gold as a secondary product for mining elements. Yeah, probably, but I don't remember ever doing that. I've kind of taken a break from the game for a minute, man.
Alonzo P on my stream said that animal mad dogged you before you killed him. Dude, it was like this weird, like, alpaca dog cow with like a tiny ass head, and it like rammed me. So like, I just like blasted him in his neck with my bolt caster.
As you should. Damn it, I'm out of gas. Again. There we go.
I'm gonna see if I can come into the space station cockeyed.
Yeah, man, I agree with you on like it shouldn't, you shouldn't waste gas this quickly. They've got to fix that.
Yeah, dude, you'd launch 5 times or not even, like three or four times, and you're toast. Like you got to
Right.
refuel. It's bullshit. I fucking hate that.
Like you probably should shoot plutonium every time you get out of your ship, just because. You know what I mean?
Bro, if I could get launch fuel just by booty clapping, I would have unlimited gas. I would just stand outside my ship and just clap that hoe full. Oh my god, not a single fucking scientist in here. No, no, I don't want him.
Dude, there's Thamium-9 everywhere right here.
Yeah, go work on my exit craft.
That's cool. The planet just hang. I'm taking a picture of this.
You ever notice how simple the Viking language is, but they got like 3 lips? You think they would say like way more advanced shit? Bro, I need to find some Korvax and hire them. I'm gonna get in trouble for not having diversity in my workforce, dude.
Right?
I just hired like 3 Viking. I ran out of pulse drive.
I'd also like to see how our games change some of these rooms and stations and not just have plants.
I want to, dude, space stations are so large that they need to have like many more rooms in them, like many more.
Yeah.
Alonzo P says the next update is going to be multiplayer more than likely. Yeah, dude, like Alonzo, I would guess like probably 85 to 90% of that shit is going to be like a multiplayer and things that enhance multiplayer and quality in life enhancements that are multiplayer related. Like, what were you talking about earlier, Hidden? You were talking about mission board or some shit, right? Like how they would have to probably do something with that to take co-op missions.
Yeah. Dude, I have never seen this shit.
I mean, Alonzo, since you're in the chat, I mean, what do you think about multiplayer, man? Like, how important do you think that is to No Man's Sky at this point? It's been out a year. I mean, do you think it's like it's like super needed, or should they continue to focus on like graphics and story and stuff like that? I mean, to me, I think we gotta have multiplayer. But what are you thinking, man?
So I just found a really sick starship. Mine's 25, this new one's 36. It's a Class B. Man.
Sounds like you got a hard choice.
Exchange it for 23 million.
Alonzo says if they add a multiplayer to him, he knows it'll get his friends to jump back in. Yeah, I agree. Me and HiddenJewAgenda, man, we've talked about that, and a lot. Add us to PSN if you play on PlayStation, Panda Poopy 1 and HiddenJewAgenda. But yeah, we've talked about that, dude, at like great length. Like a lot of the people that got the game were under the impression that it was going to have multiplayer right away, so they were disappointed and they left because, I mean, nowadays a lot of people, multiplayer is kind of the biggest thing. So I think when they bring that back, they're going to bring a huge chunk of their player base back. And who wouldn't want to play a game like this with their friends? You know what I mean? So
Exactly. And see, a long time ago, whenever this game was getting talked about, and Sean said that you're not going to be able to just link up with your friends, I was kind of thinking, like, man, what is he doing? It's like we're in that era. Nobody nowadays really plays a game or even gets a game for its campaign. They just don't.
you're right. Like what I chalked it up to, and I just kind of gave him a pass on it, is it's like 15 guys in a studio. So it's like, I get it. Bringing all that stuff to the table would have been hard, and they probably had a lot of pressure from Sony to release the game, so they kind of released it halfway.
Right, well then they should have said that, though. They should have been like, look, we're a small team, like we want to do that, but we can't right now.
Well, see, what he made the mistake of doing is that he put it in the press release kit for the game, and assumed that the press were going to tell us, oh, you know, Sean Murray says that it's not going to be available at launch, but he wants to bring multiplayer, exocraft, and base building to the game. Well, that didn't happen. He should have came out and told the people that were the fans that were anticipating the game, like, hey, this isn't going to be here. But I mean, you're right. He could have did it differently. I mean, he definitely fucked it up. There's no disputing
It's
it.
okay. It is what it is, you know, but
I mean, it's still, dude, it's still a fucking A1 game to me, you know what I mean? I still love it.
yeah, but what's crazy is that like so many people thought there was gonna be multiplayer, and I never on day one thought that there would be multiplayer. If it was there, I'd have been very surprised. I would have been like, oh, whoa.
Yeah, honestly, I particularly didn't even really care about it. It wasn't a make or break thing for me. Alonso was kind of listening to the chat, and he or kind of our discussion, and he basically said he doesn't know if he wants to play No Man's Sky with those kind of people who, I guess, are that fickle that the game doesn't have multiplayer, so they don't play until it does. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree. The game has many more merits than just, like, multiplayer, you know what I mean? There's a lot of reasons to play this game. He also says, I'm a Sean Murray fanboy no matter how it went down. Same here. I mean, he's not immune to fair criticism, though. Like, me and HiddenJewAgenda, we're huge Hello Games, No Man's Sky fans. Like, huge. I mean, Hidden, how many years did you follow the game? Like 4 years?
Yeah, since like 2013 at least.
And me and you...
I read about it in a Game Informer.
Yeah.
There was a other small little tiny article.
And we've been playing consistently for over a year now, you and I. So, I mean, you know, we definitely are into it. I mean, no doubt about it.
Dude, check out this freighter. I don't know. I know that there's a delay, but I've never seen this freighter before. It might be time to upgrade because this thing looks badass.
Yeah, dude, you got to do that. How expensive is it? What's your trade-in value? Yeah.
I don't know. But I haven't had a new freighter since like ever.
I'm not gonna lie right now, I'm kind of having fun rebuilding my base. Because I haven't done this since I lost it.
Go see how much this motherfucker is.
This motherfucker. Alonzo says, I know you guys are down for the cause. I'm a Cobra. Dude.
Oh yeah,
Fuck yeah, we are definitely Cobras.
dude. I think if you're any kind of real No Man's Sky fan, you
You're a
automatically
Cobra.
just automatically a Cobra. Like you know who Cobra is, and that's fucking awesome, dude. Oh,
Dude,
so
I've
it's a
I've
19 slot ship, 94 million, dude. That's gonna be damn near everything I got.
for a 19 slot? No, man.
I have a 17 slot now.
For real?
Yeah, but no, I can't. I can't even fuck with that. It's garbage.
Dude, my freighter is 30 slots.
What?
Yeah, dude, I wouldn't spend that much money on a 19 slot.
No.
What class is it?
I didn't even. I didn't even look. I apologize.
Dude, mine's a
Once
Class
I
C,
saw.
and I've got a warp drive for it right now, and I got 30 slots. Like, until these things start firing fucking weapons, dude, I'm not dropping 94 mil on shit.
No, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, but did you notice on the last, like, update in a few patches, like, the, they, like, it made things more expensive, man.
Yes, even what like ships are even more expensive. Everything. Oh, a chance to use my rocket launcher.
Yeah, let me know how those are. I have never used those.
Refuse. Oh shit, there's a lot of them coming in too. Nope, just two. Nice, dude.
The one thing I want from No Man's Sky is the abandoned buildings. What do you mean by that? Clarify. I'm not sure I understand. Oh, he wants the abandoned buildings to actually matter. Yeah, there's some good lore there, and it's really underutilized. Because whenever I walk into an abandoned building, I'm interested in every bit of that story, but like I'm not compelled by any of it. Like nothing happens of it. There should be. You're right. There should be some kind of consequences from that. Do I got some motherfucking voltaic cells? Hell yeah, I do. I do. I do. Alright, let's see.
Man, I didn't really, yeah, I didn't really get to use the rocket launchers like I wanted to, but, they're pretty cool. The animation for him is really cool.
They're pretty cool. That was like Barack Obama. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying, but sure.
I thought I was gonna like the rocket launchers, but they're pretty cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. That's actually pretty good.
Where do I want to build the Geo Bay? Let me take a look at this thing and see if I can get an idea. So my technician's there. That's the front, so I'll probably just build it right around the side. Let's put it here. Oh, dynamic resonator. Need one of those. Shit. Oh, what can I drop? Premium. The abandoned buildings has you hooked, Alonzo? Yeah, I mean, kind of me too, man. Because it talks about like what is it? I'm from Dallas, so I'm gonna say Dirk Nowitzki because I don't know what it's actually called. It's like the Dirk Nowitzki hyperdrive, and that's how the Sentinels appear in our universe. It's a pretty wild storyline. I'm into it. Nachinsky? I'm fucking it up. I can't remember.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
We'll just pretend it's Nowitzki. The Nowitzki hyperdrive. Dunking on you, motherfucker.
Radiation protection.
Radiation protection.
Remember when zinc used to be kind of hard to find?
Yeah, now you just murder Sentinels and you get fuckloads of it.
It's damn near on like every planet.
Dude, I do not even go looking for zinc-like plants anymore. I just straight abuse Sentinels, and that's how I get my zinc. No lie.
I can see it too. See, I've got to the point with fucking wicked plants, and I just grenade them the first chance I get. I mean, like waste fucking bullets.
Dude, remember that stream, dude?
Oh yeah, where I was just like walking up like, nope.
No, dude, you're not even doing it justice. Alright, Alonzo. So, HiddenJewAgenda was streaming one day, and he rolls up on this, I don't know what you call them, Cobra calls them lasher plants, whipping plants, whatever you want to call them. He rolls up on one dude, and he just straight trying to blast this thing. And every shot, like, misses. Alonzo, this son of a bitch is point blank range, dude. Hidden is point blank, dude. He cannot hit this plant. And after about 40 seconds of trying to shoot this thing, he just grenades it. And you had to be watching it, because me just explaining it doesn't make it funny. But yet, you had to be watching it. It was like... he was dead in front of this thing, dude. Like, I could have slapped it with my dick, dude. He was so close. And he just he gives up, dude. He just says fuck it, just grenades it. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I fucking hate those things, dude.
If you get the chance, Alonzo, you should go through some of the videos on the channel and go to the Ghost Recon Wildlands. The first 30 minutes of that is hilarious, man. I don't want to spoil it, but there's a part where I get my hands on a motorcycle and shit had me dying, dude.
Dude, straight up, I think I found a plant that I've never seen before.
Bro, this is the first time I've seen a Viking with a Viking helmet on. Like, he has Viking horns.
I don't ever recall this plant right here if you ever get the chance. Nope.
Just send me a screenshot of it or something. What kind of blueprints you got? Oh, nothing new. Bitch.
It's like French fries.
French fries? Alonzo, do you play No Man's Sky on PS4 or do you play on PC? Answer in the comment section down below. Five-dimensional torus. That sounds crazy as hell. Alright, fuck yeah, let me cop a dynamic resonator, boys. Cool, cool. Alright, I'm gonna go build that thing.
Alonso said both. That's cool. I wish I could play on both. Have you played the Ray Rods mods yet?
Hell no, Alonzo's a traitor, bro. He flopped from my stream to yours.
Damn.
That's cold-blooded, Alonzo. Yeah, dude, I watched a video of the Ray Rod mods. It makes me so jealous of PC players.
I know, dude. I know. Dude, I am seriously hardcore. Like, I have zero visibility right now. Zero.
Foxtrot 25, I've got zero visibility over here. I'm flying anything.
Red 5, standing by.
Gold leader standing by. Dude, Alonzo said my stream has comments disabled. What the fuck? Alonzo, that was not my intention, sir. I don't know why that is. I promise I'm not exclusive. We're doing some low flying over here. Ooh, just smashed a plant. Dude, I love how I can travel through hyperspace, pulse drive, all kinds of shit. Smash into a flower, half damage.
Have you ever heard of a book called Ready Player One?
Yeah, they're making a movie about it.
Yep, it's coming out pretty soon.
What's the guy's name that's in it? Like Penn and Teller? What's his name?
Oh, I couldn't even. I have no idea.
It's like Penn and Teller? I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's like the magicians.
Nah, man, the kids that. Oh fuck, what's his name? Zach Teller? Josh Teller? I don't know. I know who you're talking about though. He's in the movie. Ready Player One.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Man, I took the long route to my base. Alonzo said those flowers pack a punch. I straight just like belly flopped on a fucking flower dude while I was playing. Very nice.
Very nice.
Oh, very nice. Alright. Slap it. Nah, fuck it. Right here. Whatever. Yeah, buddy. Alonzo says, Ready Player One is being directed by Steven Spielberg, who's made like almost every great movie ever. Between him and George Lucas, they might as well just be Jesus.
Pretty much.
Except the prequels. Hashtag never forget. I mean, they weren't so bad.
I liked episode 1. A lot of people always are like, oh, wow, how?
I liked the pod racing sequence. I didn't like Misa. Oh, you like that?
Oh, yeah, I mean, right.
Misa take you to Gungan City. Like, get the fuck out of here,
Look
dude.
past Jar Jar Binks. You know?
They need to bring him back to the Star Wars universe as like a Darth fucking character, and then we'll forgive him. Hell yeah!
I don't think they should have killed off Darth Maul either that quickly.
They brought him back in the animated series. They hooked old boy up. Well, I'm having too much fun with this exocraft. It's been a while since I've been able to drive one of these. The last time I drove one of these was before the Pathfinder, or before the Atlas Rises update.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, because I had that glitch with my base, remember?
Yeah. Which I think you're the only person out there that's happened. That's got affected like that.
I think so. It's because I'm black.
I almost do it. This planet's really kicked ass, dude.
Alonzo said his exocraft quest is still glitched. Yeah, dude.
How's that?
So, Alonzo, check this out. So, I had a base literally clear on the other side of the galaxy. Like, literally the complete opposite side. And I did the black hole roulette to get to the galactic hub, because my base is inside the legacy galactic hub. I'm in the hub. The old one. And the black hole dropped me off 16 jumps away from the galactic hub. Well, after 1.3 updated, I was a million miles, or a million light years, over a million 100 and something light years away from my original home base. But I couldn't use the station to warp back to it, because the last thing I did before the 1.3 update was I checked into, do you remember his name, Hidden? The guy, the dorky?
Andy Krychek.
Andy Krychek. I checked into his base, and mine and his bases got crossed. And the only way to fix the glitch was to just delete my base and start a new home somewhere else. So my new home is in the old hub, and I had to give up my base I took forever building. Very, very far away, 1,100,000 light years to be exact. And if the space station would have worked, I'd have just been able to warp that distance clear across the other side of the galaxy if I needed to. And those days are gone. Somebody named Lisa left a comment, said lies, lol. Yeah, and Pussy Grabber's still president. What's your point? Get the fuck out of here. Don't hate on No Man's Sky. Corporal Ermangle. Dude, that totally sounds like a German name. Corporal Ermangle. Have you constructed the Romer Geo... I can't do a German accent, I'm just gonna stop. Dude,
Bad.
Dude, it was so bad. I feel like I sounded like I was from Laos. I was like, I have constructed the GeoBay. I was like, giving up.
I think I know where you're going with that.
Good, here's a blueprint for an exocraft signal booster. This augmentation will allow you to... Cool, give it to me. Gracias, por favor. Do not delay, interloper, you have the means. Now set about the construction of the signal booster. Okay, I will. I'll do it. I'll do it. I accept. Let's boost these signals, dude. Oh, Alonzo said she was referencing the comments disabled thing, dude. Oh my gosh. Lisa, my sincerest
Panda.
apologies.
We are
I
good
was,
people.
we are good people. I was quick to the trigger. We're Cobras. I'm sorry. That was very rude of me.
You were pretty quick at the trailer.
Dude, I got so aggressive so fast. I feel so bad now.
You went from 0 to 100 like less than like Mach 5, man.
This will live on the internet forever, dude. Um, she gave me like the like the shocked emoji. She's like, dude, that was harsh. I'm a No Man's Sky fan. I said it after Alonzo mentioned the disabled comments. Asshole. I deserve that. I deserve that. 100%. I'm
Alright.
so sorry.
Damn.
I'm going to have to submit this with the House of Representatives Ethics Department. No, I'm joking. No, but I really am sorry. That was super fucked up. Alright. Oh. I forgot. I already have the signal booster and all that shit both on there.
There you go.
Yeah. From Betho. What's up, Trey Flips? Give me the next objective. Lisa, I like how your icon is a penguin. That is my second favorite animal behind the panda.
My favorite animal out there is a great white shark.
Dude, you know they've pretty much been like that for like 30 million years. They're like a badass predator. Those things are awesome.
They're terrifying, dude. It'd be the worst way to go out.
For sure.
No. Oh.
So you get to ask the Viking two questions, right? One question is, what is Atlas? The other question is, what is Aaron? And it was spelled Aeron, and it just made me think of that like Key and Peele skit, and I wanted to say Aaron so bad.
You know how many people say that to me, dude?
Aaron.
Yes. All the time.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
I know. It's all good. Dude, this system's got some pretty cool ships.
I've made a commitment that I will not turn down any more exotic ships. Remember how I kept turning down? I found like 2 or 3 exotics that I could afford, and I kept turning them down. And then since the last patch, they got more expensive. It's like, now I'm screwed.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
All right.
Warning. Incoming
Let's use
storm.
that signal booster and go get some Armadium. Bro, I just got some hella air.
On your exocraft?
Yeah. Dude, my favorite exocraft is the OG, dude, the roamer. I like it so much more than the other two. Although whenever I drive the colossal exocraft, I just want to yell out "OOTD" really loud.
OOTD.
OOTD.
Yes, dude. Alright, I'm gonna have to step outside for a second. I'll be right back.
Alright, man. Lisa, if you're still watching, what do you think is going to be in the 1.4 update? Me and Alonso and HiddenJewAgenda were talking about it earlier. We think it's like mostly going to be multiplayer with very little else on there. I mean, obviously they're going to add they're going to adjust a couple of things to work with multiplayer. But mostly, I predict it'll be just predominantly multiplayer. What are your thoughts? And I head home. And Lisa says, I wish and hope it's multiplayer, then I can shoot your ship down. There you go. I don't think that'll be too hard. I'm a complete shit pilot. I'm so bad at flying, Lisa, that I've been playing this game over a year and I've only warped like 50 times. I do mostly planetary exploration. High gas. Damn. Oh, the frame rate's getting wonky. Holy shit.
Extreme radiation detected.
So Alonso, if you're still on, man, do you want to see more of like a co-op multiplayer, or are you more interested in like a PvP setup?
Extreme radiation detected.
Oh, come on, come on.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Why, yes, I have.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Alright, let's build some more specialist terminals, I guess. Gotta build this fucking mine arc thing.
Weapon charge depleted.
Oh shit.
Technology recharge.
Alright, cool. I can build it. Alonzo says, I want world PvP, so whatever can happen will happen. If you deem it necessary to kill another player to help the player, it will be possible. That's what I want. It leaves an opening for trolling, but it also leaves the door open for some truly awesome organic experiences as well. Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. I mean, it does. I think that there's just a lot of immature players out there that'll just be straight up griefing people and doing dumb stuff for shits and giggles, but it's the nature of the online beast, I suppose. I'm more of a narrative guy myself, so I want to see more like story heavy co-op, type stuff. That's why I like games like, Ghost Recon Wildlands and Assassin's Creed, and stuff like that, where you've got co-op gameplay. But yeah, I mean, PvP would have some really dope elements as well. come on. Don't get weird. There we go.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
I can agree too. We could link up against trolls. That's a good point, HiddenJewAgenda. We can all band together and take out those sons of bitches. Bro, what are you... Dude, I don't trust this Viking, dude. I walked away for like 15 seconds, came back, that guy's wearing like a fucking Ninja Gaiden outfit. Lisa says that would be pretty cool. Definitely would be. Man, guys, I really think that's what's coming, man. I think we're getting the multiplayer thing started, dude. Oh my god. I'm gonna freak out when that goes down, straight up. Not even joking. Hidden. What am I missing, man? If you're watching, dude, like, why can I not add these specialist terminals? I have enough iron to build the terminals. It's not letting me do it. I can't remember. Do I have to complete all of the exocraft stuff first? Oh, I'm on a mission technically. I guess that's why. What the fuck?
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah.
For a long time, dude, I've been thinking no PvP, but actually, with all the trolls and haters out there, if they had to play the game, I swear I would like find people to link up with, dedicate myself to take out trolls.
We can like start our own like mercenary group, dude. Like our own bounty service. If there's like a troll username, people can like submit it for assassination, dude, for like credits. And we just like destroy their whole day.
Extreme radiation detected.
Much. Be awesome.
Extreme radiation detected.
Alonzo says, before No Man's Sky came out, I listened to a lot of DM21 gaming, and Bicycle Walrus had some amazing ideas about different scenarios that could possibly happen when meeting another player. Dude, that guy, DM21, or Bicycle Walrus, some people hate on that dude. Every now and again, I'm like, I can see how people might think you're an asshole. But actually, truth be told, I really like that guy, and I like his videos. I'd definitely start playing again if they add multiplayer. Lisa, they've kind of got it now in a way. It's sort of like they're almost stress testing their servers. They've got this kind of orb, non-synchronized, you can explore with another player thing, but you can't. It's hard to explain. If you ever want to jump on and give it a try, I mean, we could probably, depending on where you are in space, obviously, we could probably try to link up. It's pretty neat, you know. They've sort of got it. I think that it's just kind of like a trial before the real thing comes out. So, but when they do drop multiplayer, and I say when, not if, because I'm pretty sure they're going to do it, and on this next update, you know, come find me in HiddenJewAgenda, and you'll you'll get your opportunity to blow my ship up. Lisa's sassy, bro. She threatened me, dude. Yeah. Not undeserved, of course. Alright, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Alright.
Technology recharge.
Alonzo says, I think the best time for fans of any media is the possibilities you come up with in your head before the actual product is released. You can make your own version of what you want it to be. Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people did with No Man's Sky, to be honest with you. They were sad that the game they invented in their minds didn't come out. But like Sean Murray says, dude, many things are possible in No Man's Sky. And if we support the game and we let it be known, they're going to continue to work on this thing, so we can watch it grow.
I mean, we already have. This game's been growing a lot since I've been playing since day one.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this before, dude. I really want to buy the hard copy and disconnect my PlayStation from the internet and play like the vanilla version of the game, just so I can see how different everything is, like how much the game has evolved. I don't think people give these updates enough credit.
Right, I agree with that.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Can I cancel off this mission?
Yeah, but I think you have to go to the space station and abandon it.
No, it's an Exocraft mission. I almost want to just cancel it and start over. I didn't realize I was being timed. I wasn't paying attention. Anthead Art, hello, how are you? What's going on, man? Doing good, man. Just doing a little late night No Man's Sky playing. Dude, I legitimately still cannot build another one of these terminals. I don't understand what's happening. Alright, I guess let me talk to him again. Yeah, Anthead, for whatever reason, HiddenJewAgenda will tell you, I am like addicted to like radioactive planets. Like I love the plants and like the landscape and the colors, and my very first base was on a radioactive planet. This is my second base and it's on another radioactive planet. I've got an addiction.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I like Paradise Planet.
I like exploring Paradise planets, but like I don't feel that there's enough resources for me to build a base on one that I can quickly get. You know what I mean?
Right.
I wish you could, maybe they'll do something like this, but I wish you could build like little temporary like pop-up bases, kind of like you can put an Exocraft Geobay anywhere. it'd be cool if you can just build like a habitat, like just a temporary habitat on any planet that you intend on spending any amount of time on. You know, like, I mean, maybe that wouldn't be a good idea. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I can see it. Like a little temporary base.
Yeah, stop trying to make me feel better, Hidden. You absolutely, like, would not need that. Like, the more I thought about it, I was like, that is completely unnecessary.
I guess because they kind of already have temporary shelters.
Yeah, or...
If you needed to save it.
Yeah, exactly. Or you could just, like, blow a hole in a cave and there you are. Oh, I'm in a jam. Like, as I was saying it, I was like, yeah, this idea is not clever. Wait, it's giving me a time to get back to the exocraft technician. What? Why is this so damn confusing? I don't remember it being this confusing. I didn't even get to the place I was heading for yet.
Done this mission before. I have to go repair some Corvax thing, something.
It says mine is a hot one, but that has the same colors. This is the glitch quest for me. What quest is this? It's some kind of exocraft quest where I've got to like go to a terminal, but like it keeps restarting itself. Or as I approach the terminal, it tells me to go back to the Viking guy, and then I start heading back, and then it like the time change. Like I'm confused. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not paying attention. Is that it? Yeah. Yep, it's glitched. I hope not.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Hidden, are you still streaming?
Yeah.
Alright, anybody that's watching, if you play this game on PlayStation 4, if you haven't already, add me, Panda Poopy 1, or HiddenJewAgenda to your friends list on PlayStation. We always do like a open party chat, so like whenever we're streaming, if you ever want to like come in and like speculate, fucking theorize about shit, I mean it's open for anybody that wants to jump on. Sometimes people get in there. We've had like 5-6 people on. It gets really kind of hectic sometimes, but you know. Where the fuck is that? What is that? Check it out. They've been getting better with the procedural names. Oh, Alonzo, here we go. Abandoned building. This is your thing, man.
Stabilizing.
Alonzo said he'll try to join next time. Absolutely, dude.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well.
Yeah, we stream pretty often. I mean, dude, what is this? Is like the 4th, 5th one today.
Something like that, yeah.
We have no lives.
No dies. Very not true.
Yeah, you're like the busiest person I know.
Where the hell do I find Mordite now?
Kill an animal.
That's right. And then Corporite is their poop, right?
Poop, yep. You gotta feed them to get it first.
Right.
It's a play on the word, like corpophilia, which is when people like to play and poop.
Ugh.
Yep. That's where they get the name Corporate, because they shit that shit out. You made a prediction a while back, Hidden, that I think is, now that I think more about it, I think is actually really accurate. But you remember how you said that, like, when they came out with the multiplayer update, that they were going to add some type of new storyline to it?
Right.
And then Alonzo was talking about the abandoned buildings and stuff. I think the abandoned buildings are a big part of it, dude. I think that, part of the story is going to be because like the orbs, using the portals is how you can see the orbs now. Like it's like we're bleeding into each other's like dimensions. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think that the storyline is going to be about essentially all of us transferring over to the same dimension, and it's going to be built into the story. I didn't really think about it much until you said something. But I mean I'm explaining it pretty badly, but I think it's going to have something to do with that.
No, I can completely see that. Something's gonna happen to where either the simulation is broken and then we're able to see each other.
Exactly.
Or something like that, yeah, I can see that.
Or the simulation isn't broken, but maybe, you know, we figure something out with the portals, or like, you know, those big, how those planets have those big rings that you can kind of interact with?
Right.
Like, you know, like maybe something like that. There'd be some component in the story that like will make it to where it takes all the different instances. You know, like 16 instant status was like one of the things from the ARG. So it like takes all the different instances and like synchronizes up to 16 instances. and it's and like the multiplayer co-op stuff will initially be part of the story.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
Yes.
So you'll have to unlock it, kind of like in Assassin's Creed Unity, where you can't go online until you do a certain thing.
Now that would be cool. Have some kind of story thing to where you could link up till you get this done.
Yep.
I like that. I actually like that.
Ant had said those flying beasts. Yeah, this planet has like giant bat-like creatures that are quite large and pretty cool. Well, I guess they're not really bats; they're like Valkyries or something. Alonzo says, "Yep, my favorite, the empty void that is the abandoned building." Yeah, I mean, I never thought about it, Alonzo, till you mentioned it, but like, there's so much more that can be done with that lore for the abandoned building. And Anthead says your hauler is cool. Well, god damn it, Anthead, I'm fucking glad you think so, because I did a stream where a guy was straight dogging on my ship.
Just awfully dogging.
Dude, he said
That it was the worst thing he ever saw.
yeah, he said it was the worst ship he'd ever seen, and that it was borderline abusive to put people in a position to see it. I was like, yo, bro, chill
Easy.
out. Don't hurt my tender heart. Oh, that is a really cool gun. Class A pistol. Is it a pistol? That's pretty neat. Not very many slots. I got that S-class joint though. I ain't worried about it. Alonzo said, haters gonna hate, right? Anthead said, I love haulers. Mine is light blue with no wings and named the Plastic Horse. Felicia says, it's alright. LOL, JK. Hey, you know, to each their own, I guess. I quite like it. I've taken many a cool screenshot with it. And, Anthead, to your comment, yeah, man, the haulers are, I think they're some of the coolest looking ships. The only thing I don't like about my ship is that the way that the belly looks from the front. But I like the sort of, I don't know, the wings. I nicknamed mine the Viking Vulture. Maybe it's lame, maybe it's not. I'm still trying it out.
Dude, I've collected nothing but fighters.
That's true, dude. You have a whole freighter just full of fighters. Really cool looking ones. Speaking of freighter, let me go to mine.
Like some of these ships, I don't even know if I can sell them.
I haven't done anything with my Geknip farm in a minute.
I need to get back to farming in this game.
Yeah, I'm starting to run out of money. I've only got like 9 million units.
Like, I only got 97 million. That's bad.
No, I said I only have 9 million units.
I know, and I said I only have 97 million. So don't feel bad.
Oh, you was dissing on the sly. Hell no. Yeah, it's got a couple graphics on it, Anthead. Some little decals and whatnot. I was intending on like making like a pretty wicked Geknip farm, but like I fucking gave up on it. I only got like 2 plants growing.
Excuse me. I, what I keep wondering is how Hello Games is going to release this new update. Like, are they just going to release it without warning? Are they gonna create bugs again? Like,
I mean, so much of the year is gone already. Is this why I can't build fucking terminals? I already got guys here. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Shit. I mean, so much of the year is gone already. It's like if they were gonna do an ARG, you'd think that it kicked it off.
right?
I got this feeling like it's not going down with an ARG. They're just gonna release it, and whatever happened with those Atlas level 4 passes, kind of missing those. Ant had said a couple people go wild over the exotics, but I'm not a huge fan of those ships. You know, I thought I would be a bigger fan of them. They're pretty cool, and I like that they have animations, Anthead. But honestly, I've turned 2 of them down. So it's like they didn't grab my attention as much as I thought. They are really cool looking though. Alonso says, what is the general timetable for the next update? Probably before the end of the year, if I'm being honest. At least I'd like to think so. Alonso says, yeah, I want my level 4 Atlas pass so badly. I know, right? I mean, dude, did you, Alonso, did you participate in the ARG? I mean, dude, me and HiddenJewAgenda were like solving puzzles and making paper code breakers and shit. I mean, we got fucking into it, man. Oh, there's my TIE Fighter Wing Explorer. One of my favorite vessels of all time. If I must say so.
Right.
I got hella shields on it though, because I don't have enough slots to really throw some weapons on it. And then this is my pride and joy. This is my fighter. I love this thing. My little needle nose.
Yep.
God, I love this thing. I don't know what it is about it, but it's fucking clean. Ant had said, I don't like exotics or shuttles. That's a nice Explorer. Yeah, dude, I love the TIE Fighter wings on it. That's like my main thing. Gets my blood flowing. I suppose I could try to find a cold planet and get that frost crystal or whatever, so I can make the warp drive for my freighter. I haven't done that yet. Have you warped with your freighter yet, Hidden?
No. No, but I would like to. I have the blueprint to do it.
Nope, not a cold planet. That's definitely a cold planet. How is this an unknown planet? This is my home system. I built a base here. Is that even possible? I suppose it is. Speaking of Dragonfly wing ships that someone mentioned, Anthead, I'm going to show you one of my ships. Tell me if that's what you're talking about. I've got one that I call the S91 Dragonfly. This guy, I think we're talking about the same type of thing. I have a pre-1.3 freighter, and I don't know if you can make a warp drive. Anthead, I got good news for you, buddy. Because my freighter I've had since you can own a freighter. And I promise you, well, that's not true. I had another one before this that looked like a big penis. But this one was definitely before 1.3. I got this freighter during Pathfinder. And I have recently... Here, I'll show you. I have recently discovered through exploration, of course. What's going on? Why can't I do it? There we go. That you can, in fact, get warp drives that you can add to any freighter. Any freighter supports them. It's just technology slot. So, you just get the shit you need, and then boom, warp drive for the freighter. Now, it doesn't look any different than on the ship when you warp, because I've seen it on YouTube, but you can warp greater distances with your freighter than you can with your ship, so I guess that's the plus side to it. And Anthead, is that the type of dragonfly wing ship that you're talking about? If so, let me know. I don't know what it is about this ship, but I really fucking like it. I hardly ever fly it, I just like that it's in here. It reminds me of like a realistic sort of space shuttle for some reason, I don't know.
See, that's the thing about this game. Like, you might have ships, but like not all of them are good. Like, I have ships that look really cool, but like I don't ever fly them, and they're not good ships. They're kick ass.
Yeah, they just look cool, exactly. That's how I feel about this. Like, well, specifically that one, it's just a cool looking ship. Frost Crystal, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm gonna get my warp drive, baby.
Like nowadays, you need a good ship because space battles are no fucking joke.
Yep. And you need a good combination of different weapons, because different weapons are good for shooting different types of ship, I've noticed.
Right.
Alonzo said it was pretty cool seeing an Atlas-type painting on top of one of the rooms at the observatory. Yep. Anthead, I bought mine on 1.2 release day. Yeah, you could definitely add the warp reactor to it, I promise. Oh good, my freighter is garbage, but it's mine and I love it. Hey, you know, that's what's cool about this game, man. It's, you're in one of the minority, dude. There's a lot of people that have been playing the game for a while that never got freighters early on when they were cheap, and now since the update they're super friggin' expensive, and it'll be a long time before they can get one.
I don't remember how much mine was, but it wasn't that bad.
Mine was like 19 million. My first one was 7 million.
Yeah, mine had to be around there.
Now you see him for like 70, 80 million.
I know, but dude, I kind of miss how I used to make money. I used to go to people's bases and like use their plants and go back and forth. I used to go to this Nip Nip farm in Galactic Hub, and I would take all the plants and go sell it for like millions and come back and do it again. I just stay dedicated on doing that. Like now, you can't really do that now. You don't really find people's faces anymore.
Yeah, I don't care what's in there that much anyway.
Yeah.
Alonzo says, or no, Anthead. No, to me, a dragonfly is an explorer with 3 wings on either side and looks like wings flapping, and the cockpit looks like bug eyes. Ah. Gotcha. Dude, I really need to find that frost wort, or not frost crystal.
Check this planet that I want to see this screenshot.
My freighter was 17 million. I had been goofing around piling that money doing a thing where I built those cards with plutonium and iron. See, I had a really good Mordite farm going, and I got really sad, dude, when they fucked up my Mordite farm. Because Mordite wasn't worth so much anymore. But I had a big ass Mordite farm and was making crazy money on Mordite. Like crazy money. And then I've about spent it all and I've got like 8 or 9 million left. Well, I guess I didn't have as much as you, Hidden. You had like, I think you had like some of the most money I've ever seen in the game.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I think when we started playing you were at like 90 million. Like, I'm sure there's people out there that got more than that, but like to me that was a lot.
Right. That was all thanks to that one hub.
What was his name
And the
again?
fact that, like, I can't remember what the place is called. It was a Nip farm.
King Hobos or something?
No. It was like Ocean View or something like that.
Oh, you're on one of those exotic planets right now, dude?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Whoop, where do I go? Okay. And then Ant had said 1.2 dropped, and I just bought the first freighter I found. Well, can't be any worse than the one that I had. Mine was incredibly phallic. Come on, Frost Crystal, show me where you are.
Yeah, dude, I'm going to call a stream here for me. I have to get up to do some stuff in the morning.
In about an hour and a quarter, I've got to get up and drive 4.5 hours.
Jesus, good luck, dude.
Yeah, me and my wife are gonna alternate sleep.
Well,
But I don't want to.
Thank you to the people who were listening and talking to us, chat with us. Also,
yeah.
again, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos and more streams.
Add us on place.
Yep. Add me on PSN. HiddenJewAgenda.
Alonzo, you made a promise you were gonna try to jump in on the next one, dude. So get in the chat next time.
Yeah, dude, it'd be awesome. Just make sure to add us. But yeah, dude, I'm gonna sign out, and I'll be on probably sometime tomorrow or something.
All right, man. Catch you later, Hidden.
Later, everybody.
Mine's currently full of plutonium because of the plutonium shortage. Dude, plutonium can get really scarce sometimes, man.
Dude, you're not kidding.
I always keep a
I've
stockpile.
literally not had enough of it. I thought I was doomed.
Are you just ended your stream? Or are you staying on the chat?
No, I'm gonna hit the hay for the night. I gotta wake up and see we got a lot of stuff to do.
You're breaking my heart.
Sorry, bruh.
You work tomorrow night?
I do. But I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I got a nice little break coming up.
I'm gonna have an easy week because going into the holiday period, bro, they keep us pretty chill.
So,
I've been working my ass off just trying to get everything done. Alright, man. Later.
Later, dude.
Good night, Lisa. Thanks for jumping in. Make sure next time we stream, you come back in. Loved you in the comment sections. Don't be afraid to jump on the chat if you ever want to, if you play on PlayStation. We're probably going to be streaming at least 3 to 4 times a week leading up to this update we all know is coming, so. And sorry for raging on you earlier, Lisa. I still feel bad about that. Yes. I must find more. Hoard plutonium. Yes, sir. If you haven't noticed, plutonium and Samium-9 I keep on deck. Can never have too many slots of that. Oh, that might be enough. Can I do it? Nope. Thought I pumped the brakes enough there. That wasn't good. Let's replenish this environment protection.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Yo, yo, yo. Cheetos joined the party, left the party. Alright, come on. Now you're trying to get rid of me? I was telling HiddenJewAgenda good night, lol. Oh. Lisa. I'm obviously not very good at this. I am misinterpreting every message that you leave. I'm totally getting wrong. Dude, for an icy planet, they do not have a lot of frost crystal around here. Oh. Let's check again. Do I have enough? I can't count. I obviously don't have enough. I got a little ways to go. God damn it. Alonzo, am I right in thinking that the true form of the procedural music hasn't been fully realized just yet? You are very right about that. Did you hear that 65 Days of Static released an entirely procedural album? Or are going to? I can't remember if they did already or if they had plans to. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. There's so much more cool stuff they can do with that, I feel like. Anthead, you should find a community called Geknip Gang. They have a hub and do interactive play. I think it would be like those guys and girls, chill players. Yeah, I've definitely heard of the Geknip Gang, and I've really thought about that. Aren't they supposed to be having like some type of exocraft race, like World Cup or something? I know that there's a lot that they do. Those guys have basically been creating their own multiplayer experience for like a year. Like they have like found so many different ways to like be interactive and like create events and stuff like that. And then you've got like the Alliance of Galactic Travelers, like AGT. There's a lot of really cool groups out there, and sad to say, the only thing I've ever done in this game with any community was go to the Galactic Hub. So I definitely need to branch out and get together with those guys. Lisa says, I'm messing with you. My fault. Should have addressed hidden. I mean, if I go back and like look at it, I'm sure the context clues are there, and I was just being dumb. Because that's like the second or third time I like totally misread one of your comments, so no worries. Alonzo says, no, I haven't heard that. That is awesome. 65 Days of Static is amazing. They really are. And, yeah, they do races and cage matches. Anthead, yes, they do. And I'm not confident in my exocraft skills, but I bet the races are cool as hell. And probably a whole lot of fun. And if they release like a true multiplayer, it'll be even more fun. And then just kind of going back to Alonzo, yeah, dude. So if you go to 65 Days of Static Facebook or their Twitter, either one, if you've got a Twitter account, they've made a post that they were working on a procedurally generated album, and they had a link to it where they had some demos of some of the music that you could check out, and it was pretty interesting. So they basically, just like any other procedural formula works, they kind of set the math up and then just kind of let it create itself, and it's pretty darn interesting. They got some cool sounds using that method, so check it out for sure. Anthead says, I really do enjoy watching them play, but you seem to love this game, and they do too, and I only mention them to players who seem to love No Man's Sky. I'm not breaking balls. I'm still waiting. Alonzo says, I'm still waiting for some US tour dates for them. Dude, I would straight go see those guys in real life. That would be sick. Warrior, embrace death. Oh. Good thing I had enough of that translated I could make a decision there. Anthead. I can't even put into words how much I love this game. It's one of the few games that I play a little bit of every day. And sometimes when I don't want anybody else to know I'm playing and I just want to play by myself, I hide myself on PlayStation Network so that I don't show that I'm online. And I just enjoy it all to my lonesome. So it's you know, I mean, obviously there was a lot of controversy behind the release of the game, and none of that mattered to me. I've been enjoying the shit out of this game for more than a year, and I'm very passionate about it. I'm a Cobra. I always get on the Cobra subcast calls, me and HiddenJewAgenda. Been on there many times. I'm a big fan of Just Jared and Boondock and Iceman Third ID, and they don't stream so much anymore, but they're the ones who kind of got me into this whole thing, so. You know, I follow the No Man's Sky subreddit. My tweets have been retweeted by Hello Games several times. I'm like a super fan, dude. It's freaky. If you're looking at this, dude, I bet that's the dragonfly you're talking about right there. Cool. Frost crystal. Anthead says, I even get a thrill when people playing it go to new planets. Alonzo says, 65 Days Zach recently stated they were going to do Procedure Generation concerts to a certain degree. That'd be sick. Anthead says, you know Boondock? Oh, I know Boondock. Matter of fact, there's a stream of Boondocks where he has this multi-tool, and it's an alien multi-tool, and I told him on a live stream one day that it looked like a skinned demon dog, and I said he should name it that. You know, it'll make his #1 fan happy, because there's almost no Boondock stream I've ever missed. And live during his live stream, and this is shortly before he actually stopped streaming for a while, he named his multi-tool Skinned Demon Dog. So, you know, if you ever see him stream No Man's Sky and you see that gun, or you look at some of his old streams, that he named that, you know, for me basically. But yeah, I started following Boondock when he was doing his Hub Life series, when he was making his journey to the Galactic Hub, and I've been a fan ever since. Yeah, he's a really cool guy. Kind of makes me sad that he doesn't stream No Man's Sky so much anymore. But the last time that he streamed, he said that he just wanted to give some other games a chance and give a little bit of a break to No Man's Sky, and he'd come back to it on the next update. So I can't wait to see more No Man's Sky from Boondock. Yep, I love you all for giving us all light during the dark times of No Man's Sky. I really mean that. It was a tough time. Yeah. There was, we seem to have a society now that is, they're bandwagoners. They'll all jump on a cause together, whether it's negative or not, and whether it is founded or not. and I think it was really unfair what happened with No Man's Sky and Hello Games last year. And in my opinion, when you look at this game and you play this game and you realize that the entire company at the time of release was 15 people, probably less actually. I think it was like more like 12, but let's just say 15. And that's including like executive management, like the PR people, like stuff like that. That's not just programmers and designers and artists. So the actual team that was dedicated to making No Man's Sky was very, very small. And that team made 18 quintillion explorable planets that are all procedurally generated. Like, it's a milestone achievement. In the long run, I think that Hello Games will be recognized for this, because I feel like this technology is going to go a lot of different directions, and they're going to be the first ones to have really experimented with it. So I think that in the end, they're going to get the credit they deserve. Him and Reaper and everyone are off it seems. Yeah, everybody seems to be taking a break. I mean, they've not been posting as many videos, and I don't know why. Mainly because I think that Atlas Rises is probably the best and most comprehensive update to date, and there's just a lot that it offers. But there are a lot of other really good games out there, and I think they just want to cover other titles. Even Cobra's been covering other games, which I've actually really appreciated, like Star Citizen and Galaxy 4D and stuff like that, you know. So there's a lot of really good games out there that need attention. They wanna shed some light. I get it, but at the end of the day, No Man's Sky is my favorite game. I won't lie though, I still laugh at the new disappointment discovered. Is that the one with like the little retarded alien? Like it shows like this giant dinosaur, and then it like pans over and it's like this tiny like, little alien. Yeah, I mean it's hilarious. I mean we can laugh about it, you know. It's all good. Warm up for a second. And it says Hello Games did an amazing thing. They did. I mean, when you think about it, in its most simplest form, they did an incredible thing. I mean, I've never heard of anything like this. Was it you on Cobra who said that Hello Games' comeback was one of the best comebacks ever? That was in fact me, yeah. I think it was on one of the more recent ones, probably the last one. But that's never, Alonzo, that's never happened in gaming. I mean, the backlash that happened to Hello Games, I've never in gaming history seen such fierce backlash followed by such a big comeback. If you look at all the publications that are coming out, they're all very positive about No Man's Sky. If you look at the recent Steam reviews, they're mostly positive. You know, if you look at the amount of people that are playing, there's a lot more people playing. Not quite what was there on launch day, but when you look at the ARG that came out just before the Atlas Rises update, it had over 250,000 participants. Like, this game is far from dead. And it's wild. I mean, as a community, we stuck through it, and I think the No Man's Sky community is the biggest factor, because, you know, everybody supports each other. You know, Cobra on his channel lets anybody that's a guest on his channel plug their channel, plug their YouTube channel, whatever the case. You know, everybody's always helping each other out. It's such a positive community and a positive environment. and it's a joy to be a part of it. And to see that Hello Games went through that darkness and then came back, I mean, tell me guys, like literally, how good did it make you feel the first time after months and months and months, seeing a tweet from Sean Murray? That during the ARG, when one of the PDFs came out, it had his signature at the bottom. You know, and then he thanked us for playing the game and for continuing to support, you know, what they're doing with No Man's Sky. I mean, I almost cried when Sean Murray tweeted. I had been wanting to hear from that guy the whole time. You know, and when he finally came out and after Atlas 1.3, it just, man, it was awesome. I think everybody was just kind of rejoicing that Sean Murray could finally come out and talk to the community. And Hello Games was retweeting and Sean Murray's posting, and man, it was awesome. Some players just rock on, but I get what they're doing. At the core of it, you can visit weird planets every day. Anthead, you're right. You just have to warp enough, you know? It's procedural. You might run into a lot of similar planets, but still, dude, a year later, I run into some truly unique and crazy places. There was one planet I landed on where it had a crater with a forest in it, and I've never seen that before. There was well, I'll post it one day, but there's a picture I took of a cave that the planet had no life on the surface. All of the animals lived in caves. And I took pictures of it, screenshots, and I posted it on Twitter. I mean, it was awesome. So there's a lot of... I don't even think Hello Games knows what's out there. Oh, I know. I literally look up No Man's Sky news about 30 times a week, no lie. Same, dude. Same. Anything like I go visit the Waking Titan website. I go on the eTark forums, like just to see if anything's changed, if anything's happened. You know, all the time. Yeah, I love Sean Murray. That rush of not knowing. Have you guys seen the meme, the picture of Sean Murray depicted as Jesus? That's like my favorite thing ever. Somebody posted it in Reddit. Like, that is my life. Like, when I saw that. That shit had me rolling, dude. And like, in a way, like, he kind of is. Like, he is the creator of all of this. Let's see where I'm at on this Skyward shit. I always forget which menu is which. Perfect. Got enough frost crystal. I can get the fuck out of here now. Woo woo. Where's your Twitter link? So Anthead, it's pretty easy. It's my gamer tag that you see right there when I comment. Here, let me comment for you. It's literally just Panda Poopy 1, Poopy with an IE. So you'll see it right there. Sean Murray never did find that blip in the ocean years ago, did he? I don't think so. Lisa said, laughing my ass off, just googled Jesus Sean Murray. Yeah, it's literally like the funniest picture ever. Save it to your phone, make it your wallpaper. It's freaking awesome. one thing I hope they add on the next update is ship customization, because my ship used to be like red and black, and after the update it's like green and pink. And not that I dislike those colors, but I don't want those colors for my freighter. I hope that they can let us change our ship colors and add decals and things like that. It'd be sweet. Lisa, you should post a link in the chat so the other two guys can click on it and check that photo out. I laugh every time I see it, dude. I swear to God, it's the wildest thing. Ah, snap. Here we go. Freighter warp reactor. And Anthead, this is for you because you weren't sure if you could do this on a legacy freighter, and this is proof. I got this freighter in Pathfinder, and I'm adding a warp reactor to it. So, here it goes.
Technology installed.
Boom. And this will be the first time ever warping with the freighter, ladies and gentlemen. Lonzo P, how have I missed that picture? It's hilarious. Dude, I'm telling you, it's the greatest. Like, save that. Make it your computer background. It's freaking awesome. I scoured Twitter, I can't find you. Huh. That's weird. Oh, I lied. I'm sorry, Anthead. Here. My headline is Panda Poopy, but my actual Twitter handle is my name. There you go. That's it, Anthead. My apologies, man. Alright, let's engage in warp drive. Hell yeah. Alright. So, if you guys are looking at that custom waypoint, that's 1,223,000 light years away. That's my old base. It's my old planet. I had to give it up because of that damn glitch. Wait, what? No hyperdrive installed? Are you kidding? Oh snap, I gotta put fuel in it. Oh, that's embarrassing. It's just the warp reactor. I actually need the Sigma. I actually need the warp drive. Crap. Well, I just got sad as hell. all that searching for frost crystal, and I couldn't even work with my freighter. Panda sad. Nothing but lies. Anthead says that's the thing. So was that right, Anthead? Was that the right handle for my Twitter? It's pretty sad that I don't actually know. Anthead, if that's true, I'm gonna be so sad. I totally thought I had that in the bag. Oh man, I might have to get a new freighter. That just means I need to build a badass farm. Get some money. Belly flop. I hope so, otherwise I followed some dick cheese on Twitter. No, if that's what you typed in, that's definitely me. It's got a picture, I think, of me and my wife on it, so. Alright guys, but this is where I end it. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for being so active in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Add me on PSN at PandaPoopy1. And next time I'd love for you guys to be in the live chat so we can communicate, you know, vocally and whatnot. The last time I did that, it was really fun. We had a lot of people in there, and it was we had a good time. So anyway, guys, thanks for jumping on the stream. Appreciate it. You guys have a good night. Panda out.